Okay. Hi, Mom. There we go. It's working now? Something's weird is going on though. Hopefully it's okay. Hi, buddy.
Katie?
Yeah.
If
Sorry,
you
I'm talking to my mom. What?
I'm the only one, it looks like. If you don't want to do it, it's
Oh,
okay.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm doing it already. It's like, I'm the only one. You don't have to do it if you don't want. I'm like, I'm doing it, Mom. Mom, I'm doing it. If anyone's unclear, my mom is on the Zoom. And my Zoom is my ear, and my mom is talking to me in my ear. It's weird stuff going on these days. All right. All right, friends. Happy Thursday. Thank you so much for being here. Special announcements. I'm teaching here Sunday. So if you're around this weekend, I'd love to have you. 9 a.m. is Deep Power, and then 10:30 is Restore. So come to one or come to both. And then next Tuesday night is my first embodiment class. It's called Embodiment. It's a once a month offering that I'm doing through the local co-op, but she's letting me do it as a donation-based class, which I'm stoked about. So you just show up, you don't have to sign up in advance. It's 7 to 8:30, and it's basically yoga / intuitive movement for the first 30 to 40 minutes, and then breath work for 30 minutes, and then sound bowls, sound bath for the last like 15-20. So a little bit of all my favorite things. Yeah. Shall we practice? Any questions before we start? Okay. Let's do it. So go ahead and just find a comfortable seat. If you want to make any little adjustments to your seat, feel free. And also, if you want to take any little bits and pieces of movement, get your wiggles out, feel free. So I always like to move a little and just kind of get some physical feedback from my body. How is my physical body feeling? And then eventually just find a sense of stillness. Close your eyes. Be intentional with where and how you place your hands. So perhaps you're just resting your hands on your lap, palms face down for a little more grounding, palms face up for a little more receptivity. Maybe you want your hands together at your heart space, or even one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And give yourself a moment to just feel, to notice, to observe. So getting out of your mind, just feeling into your body. Notice the quality of your energy this morning. And if you had to give that quality of energy a color, what color would it be? Start to visualize this color inside of you, perhaps like an invisible outline around your body. And just feel as you breathe in and out, your energy expanding, contracting, and just moving, circulating through you, flowing. Next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. Take a moment to pause at the top in fullness and just feel this prana, this life force inside of you. As you're ready, big open mouth sigh to let it go. Ah. Do that a couple more times. So great big inhale. Take up more space. Hold at the top, but maybe even sip in a little bit extra. Big sigh to release. Ah. One more time. Biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. When you think you are full, see if there's a little bit extra and keep holding your breath, but see if you can soften around it. When you're ready, open mouth sigh, let it go. Very nice. Seal your lips now and start to cultivate what we call Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. See if you can start to not only feel your breath expanding and contracting, maybe visualize your breath rising and falling, moving up and down the length of your spine. It's slow, it's steady, it's spacious. See if you can also start to hear your breath like an ocean wave or a gentle whisper. It makes a little noise, almost like a Darth Vader breath. So stay right here for as long as you would like. Just your morning seated meditation. When you're ready to move, take this breath with you. Come forward to your hands and your knees. And just like we almost always do, start to explore in your own way, intuitively. So perhaps you start with cat-cows, feeling into the extension and flexion of your spine. Inhale to arch, exhale to round. And then from there, you can get a lot more creative. Maybe you start to circle your hips all the way around. Maybe you just want to sit back and rest in child's pose and breathe there. Find some grounding there. So this is up to you. There's no right or wrong. Use this time to feel into your body, to notice what feels really good this morning, what feels open, what feels strong, and what feels a little tight, a little stiff, a little sore, tender. Big, spacious breath, so keep your breath with you. See if you can use your breath to find new space inside. So breathe down into your hips, down into your pelvis, breathe into your side bodies. Invitation to keep your eyes closed. So going from your felt senses, your felt experience, not thinking your way through, not worrying about what do I look like? Does anybody think I look weird? How does everybody else look? Let that go and just feel from the inside. Take about 3 to 5 more rounds, exploring in your own way. And then eventually start your own transition back to downward facing dog. So if you want to move through a vinyasa to get there, if you want to hover your knees for a moment in tabletop and then slowly lift your hips up and back. Once you're back in your downward facing dog, keep that exploration going. So maybe pedaling out your heels or shifting your weight from side to side. Maybe shake your head yes or no. If you're slipping on this, is it okay? This is the right side up if you want to flip it over. Either way. So feeling into your dog pose, spread your fingers nice and wide. And as if you're gripping the ground with the pads of your fingertips, push the ground away. Maybe a big bend in your knees as you lift your hips up and back. So imagine there's a rope attached to your belly button and it's pulling up, it's tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. Feel that connection to your center. Maybe you want to keep your knees really bent for this first down dog, or maybe you want to pedal out your heels. Windshield wiper your heels side to side. Maybe you want to take one leg to the sky and then the other. And then is your breath still there? Is it still big and spacious? Is it still slow, steady, powerful? Can you find that balance just within your breath of effort and ease, softness and strength? Good job, you guys. Good poses. Soften through your face. Unclench your jaw. Thanks, Brenda. Take one more great big inhale into your down dog. And as you exhale, gaze forward to the top of your mat. Step, tiptoe, or hop forward, fold top of your space. Be in your fold for a moment. Feet about hips width distance apart, or maybe even a little bit wider. Make sure all of your toes face directly forward. And if you want, take a ragdoll pose. Grab opposite elbows. If you'd like, you can also interlace your fingers behind your head. Give the back of your neck some traction. Feel into the backs of your legs. So rather than rocking back into your heels and locking out your knees, bend your knees a little or even a lot. Bring your weight into your toes and the balls of your feet. Focus on lifting your sit bones, lifting your butt up towards the sky. Let the crown of your head move closer to the ground. Maybe you want to sway your upper body, bounce a little, bob a little. Soft face, big breath. Very nice, beautiful poses, good awareness. Take one more round, relax your neck. Good joy. End of your exhale, release your arms, halfway lift with your inhalation. So spine parallel to the ground, really stick your butt out, reach the top of your head forward. Exhale, fold, let it go, release. Do that again. Inhale, halfway lift. So feel those muscles right along your spine, hugging in, supporting your spine. Back of your neck long. Exhale, fold, bow, empty all the way out. Now press into your feet, come through your halfway lift and rise all the way to stand. Inhale your arms to the sky, maybe take your gaze up. Hands to heart, exhale. Flow with your breath. Inhale, high mountain. Try to touch the sky with your fingertips. Swan dive down slowly, exhale. Beautiful. With your inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. So feel into that length and even the strength in your back body. Exhale, fold, let it go. Root through your feet, rise all the way up, arms to the sky, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale, reconnect with you. Do that one more time, make it a moving meditation. Inhale, reach up and stretch. Perhaps try closing your eyes as you dive down. So lead with your heart, stick your butt out, bend your knees a lot if it feels better in your low back, forward fold. Halfway lift, spine parallel to the ground, to the horizon, inhale. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet all the way to stand, arms to the sky, breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. Inhale, take your arms up. And then pause right here. Let's take a side body stretch. You choose. You can grab your left wrist with your right hand. You can interlace your fingers, steeple index. You can interlace your fingers, press through your palms, right hand to right hip. Wherever you want to go, side body stretch to the right, hips to the left. Most of your weight in your left foot, especially the inner edge. If you want, you can reach your right tiptoes out to the right. Keep your left shoulder plugged in, so pull it back and down. Breathe into your left rib cage, left waistline, soften your face. One more big breath, nice Eileen. Inhale, come back up, realign, press through both feet, reach, and then your variation to the other side as you exhale, up and over. Most of your weight in your right foot. Think of a crescent moon shape. Nice, Chris. Create that shape with your body. Right shoulder stays plugged in. Breathe into the space between your right ribs. One more round. Big, huge breath. Nice, Laura. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down, shoulder blades. Squeeze your spine. If you want more, press your palms. Elbows are bent, and then imagine they're magnetized. Squeeze them towards each other. Now keep all of that, and imagine your fingers are super glued together, and you're trying to pull them apart. Just your fingers, not your palms. Now keep that, and start to reach your hands back away from your body. Maybe add a little back bend, lift your heart. So not your head, but your heart. Hug in with your inner thighs, press your hips forward. Take one more in breath. Keep your clasp as you exhale, hinge at your hips, swan dive down, forward fold. Relax your neck, maybe bend your knees a lot. Let your head hang, shake it yes, no, maybe so. See if you can lift your butt higher. See if you can lift your knuckles higher. Nice, Christine. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands to your low back. Release your clasp. Let your arms hang for a moment. Give them a little shake. Next time you breathe in, halfway lift position. Realign your spine. Feel into the length in your spine and the back of your neck. Gaze down. Exhale, fold. This time plant your hands. Step back to plank position. So top of a push-up. Pause, spread your fingers really wide and try to push the ground away. Feel your breath in your back body. Draw your belly button in and up. See if you can squeeze through the fronts of your thighs, your quad muscles turn on. Start to take little baby rocks forward and back like you're sawing through wood with your body. So nothing changes in your position. You're just transferring weight forward, transferring weight back, moving through your hands, your wrists, your toes, your ankles. Next time you inhale, find that little rock forward on your tippy toes or knees come down to modify. Exhale, lower halfway. So chaturanga, hold, strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, push back up, high plank. Do that again. Exhale, little rock forward, lower halfway. Hold until you're emptying your breath. Knees can come down if you want to modify. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, slow as you can, all the way to your belly. With your inhalation, Spider-Man Cobra. So hands out nice and wide on the hardwood floor. Come up to your fingertips. Elbows face the sky. Lift your heart. Inhale. As you exhale, twist to your right side and dip your left shoulder down. Stay on your fingertips if you can. Inhale, back to center. Lift your heart, press down through your pelvis, tone through your low belly. Exhale, other side, twist, right shoulder dips. Yeah, go one more time each way with your breath at your pace. Slow, intentional. Maybe close your eyes, feel from your shoulders, feel into your front body, back body, side bodies. Eventually, an inhale brings you back to center, no rush. Hold for as long as you'd like. Downward facing dog is our eventual destination, so you can find your way back however you'd like. Once you're back in your down dog, big deep breaths, about 5 rounds. Nice, Kirsten. So in your down dog, you are super welcome to bring in movement again. Explore big movement, small movement, maybe just movement on the inside. I can't even see it on the outside. If you want to turn it into a turbo dog, go for it. A little more strength work. Bend your elbows a ton and then squeeze them towards each other. So it's like your forearms are just hovering an inch or so above the ground. Yeah, very nice. Keep lifting your hips really high. Feel that connection to your center. Feel your breath. Use it to support you. Take one more inhale. Nice joy. Exhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Step, tiptoe, or hop, forward fold, however you want to get there. Once you've arrived, halfway lift. Breathe in. Stick your butt out. Reach the top of your head forward. Feel into that length. It's like you're gazing over the edge of a diving board. Exhale, fold, and let it go. Root through your feet all the way to stand. Arms to the sky. Inhale, big full body stretch. Hands to heart. Exhale. All right, friends. Inhale, take your arms up. And as you exhale, step your right foot off the right side of your mat. All 10 toes face forward. Bend your knees. Stick your butt out. Reach your arms forward, spine parallel to the ground. Try not to let your knees fall in. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Imagine you're trying to press your arms towards the sky at the same time as you press your chest down. Stick your butt way out behind you. Take one more round. Inhale, come back to your mat, high mountain. So reach up and stretch. As you exhale, we'll do the same thing on the other side. Left foot steps left, all 10 toes face forward. Butt back, bend your knees a lot. Arms reach forward. If it feels like too much to reach your arms forward, you can reach them to the sides or back behind you instead. You choose. Press your arms up towards the ceiling, towards the sky, and at the same time, chest towards the ground. Don't let your knees fall in. Take one more round. Breathe into your legs. Inhale, nice work. Back to your high mountain. Reach up high. Exhale, baby back bend. So cactus your arms, squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades, curl open. Realign your spine, breathe in, reach up. Feel into neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Exhale takes you down slowly, swan dive, traction out your spine all the way down into your fold. With your inhalation, find your halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, really lengthen. Yes, and exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back. Move through your vinyasa your way. You can add a couple push-ups if you want. Maybe you take some cat-cows instead. Maybe you just go straight back to down dog. So however you want to get there, downward facing dog. Big deep breath. All right, from your dog pose, inhale, take your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. We're not gonna hold it super long, so take just a moment to feel into this, to press down through your fingertips, reach high through your right foot, maybe even spread through your right toes. See if you can feel the front of your right thigh turn on, that quad muscle. Take one more big inhale here. As you exhale, knee to your nose, so push the ground away and scoop out your belly. Stay here, breathe in. Lift through your waistline. As you exhale, softly step your right foot forward, low lunge, and then rise up into crescent in your own time. So square off your hips, front knee over front ankle, high on the ball of your back foot. So find power through your legs by hugging towards midline. So imagine you're trying to pull front hip back hip forward. You feel that stability in your legs, your strong foundation. Tone through your belly, navel to spine connection. And as you do that, you should feel your low back lengthen a bit. You should feel your heart lift just a little higher. Maybe take your gaze up. Reach through your fingertips. Feel into this pose. Breathe into this pose. Every little space. Take one more big inhale. Awesome, you guys. As you exhale, bring your hands to your front thigh. Hinge forward. So diagonal line of energy from the top of your head back to your heel. Draw your belly button in and up. Feel that connection to center. Hug in with your inner thighs. Feel that connection to center. As you are ready, back foot floats off the ground. Warrior 3 variation. So keep pressing into your front thigh. Keep rooting into the inner edge of your standing foot. Crown of your head reaches forward and your back leg is strong like you're stomping it on the back wall. Maybe add some arms. Reach forward, reach out to the sides, reach back. One or both arms. Take one more big deep breath. And your next exhale, come back to crescent lunge, soft landing, inhale. And then listen, exhale, warrior 2. So just pivot your back heel down, let your hips open, right arm forward, left arm back. Heart open, shoulders open. Nice work. Next time you breathe in, reverse your warrior. Front palm rotates up, reach back. If you'd like, maybe you grab hold of your right wrist. Maybe there's a variation you want to take. Keep bending your front knee deeply. Track your front knee towards your pinky toes. So press into the outer edges of both feet. Breathe into your right rib cage, your right waistline. Lift your right ribs up away from your right hip. Take one more big, huge inhale and reach through your fingertips. Exhale, come through your warrior two stance. Reach forward, so moving into side angle. Tip it over, right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky, or perhaps right elbow on your right thigh. You can stay here, or feel free to explore. I like to reach my left arm forward, half bind if it's in your practice, full bind if it's in your practice. Remember, your heart wants to look up. So rather than closing your heart down, stay open. Keep wrapping your right butt cheek. Keep tracking your front knee towards your pinky toe. Very nice. Take one more round. Big, huge, deep breath. Inhale, rise back up, both arms to the sky. Straighten your front leg, parallel your feet. As you exhale, swan dive down. So stick your butt out, heart forward, all the way down, wide-legged forward fold. Wherever you want to go from here. So maybe you just hang out in your forward fold. Maybe you move, bend one knee, then the other. Take a twist, take headstand. About 5 rounds. Explore your pose, whether that's an outward exploration that I can see or an inner exploration that only you can feel. Doesn't matter to me. Just be here, be present, feel your breath, feel your body. Hey, Sophia. So when I say explore in a curious way, maybe in a playful way. Don't take yourself too seriously. Explore deepening your breath. It can be that simple. Take about 2 more rounds. Soft face, soft jaw. Nice work, you guys. Next time you breathe in, halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground. So if you need to, bend your knees a lot. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Rotate your toes to face forward. Now listen. We're going to step all the way up to the top of our mat into a standing stack. So maybe your left foot kind of helps you along, or maybe you stay balanced on your right foot as you rise. Left knee lifts, hug in with your inner thighs, flex through your left toes, stand super tall, and breathe, feel, notice. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, curtsy squat, swing your left leg around. Use the mobility in your left hip. So left tiptoes off the right side of your mat, like a little diagonal lunge. Hands to your heart, bend both knees and get low. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Take some little pulses. So if this pose feels better for you, a little bit higher, stay higher. If you can, nice and low, that back knee just hovers above the ground. So you feel your own personal edge. Take one last breath and find stillness, hold. Lowest position. Inhale, high mountain, both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. Swan dive with your exhale all the way down. Breathe in, halfway lift, realign. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa however you would like. See you back in downward facing dog. Reconnect to your breath. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Stretch it long. Press into your fingertips. Press up through your left foot. Feel that connection to center. So does it feel better for you to bend your right leg a lot or to work your right leg towards straight? What feels better today? Take one more big inhale. Maybe spread through your left toes. Push the ground away. Keep pushing the ground away. Left knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly. Stay here as you breathe in. Breathe into your back body. Exhale, step forward as soft as you can. Low lunge. And then rise as you're ready. Crescent lunge. Good. So commit to your pose. Hip square. Hug in. So front hip pulls back. Back hip pulls forward. And you feel that stability of midline. It's like there's a plumb line going from the top of your head down to the base of your spine. Feel that connection to center. Lift your heart. Maybe even lift your gaze. Reach through your fingertips. Feel your breath. Take one more big inhale. Nice, Chris. Exhale, hands to your front thigh. So lean forward a bit. Hands to your front thigh. Imagine you're trying to puff up through your low back. So draw your belly button back towards your spine. Puff up through your low back and feel that connection to center. Hug in with your inner thighs. Feel that connection to center. Keep that as you lean forward. So really rooting into your front foot. Crown of your head reaches forward and your right foot presses back like it's stomping onto an invisible wall behind you. Stay where you're at, or maybe explore some arms. Arms can reach forward, out to the sides, back. Hips are square. Bend your standing leg if it's helpful. Take one more breath. Awesome job. Back to crescent lunge. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Very nice. And exhale, warrior two. Pivot your back heel down. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. You can take a moment to readjust your legs if needed. Maybe gaze down at your feet. See that your left toes face directly forward. Your right toes face directly to the right. Wrap your left butt cheek underneath your body. Next inhalation, reverse warrior. So front palm rotates up. Beautiful, Kirsten. Reach up, reach back. So it's not just a lazy kind of reaching back. It's a reaching back like there's something that's just a little too far behind you. You're trying to touch. Keep bending into your front knee. Lift your left rib cage up away from your left hip. Variations are welcome. Take about 1 or 2 more big, spacious breaths. Breathe into every space inside. Deep bend in your front leg. Next time you inhale, come back to warrior two and reach forward, forward, forward. Exhale, side angle. Left elbow to left thigh or left hand towards the ground. Right arm towards the sky, or perhaps you reach your right arm forward towards me. Bicep next to your ear. And then feel that length in your right side. Half bind or full bind if you want to go there. Your heart wants to look up, so let it. Your hips want to stay open, let them. Keep wrapping your front butt cheek underneath you. About 1 or 2 more big, spacious breaths. Good job, friends. Next, inhale, rise up, reach both arms to the sky. Straighten your front leg, parallel your feet. Just for right now, we won't do this in our flow, but bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down, perhaps pressing your palms, bending your elbows and squeezing them towards each other. Reach your hands back if you can, and then little baby back bend if you want. One more inhalation. Breathe into the front of your shoulders, front of your heart. Exhale, keep your clasp. Hinge at your hips. Heart reaches forward all the way down, forward fold. So crown of your head towards the ground. See if you can bring your weight more into the pads of your toes, the balls of your feet. Lift your butt up. Use your connection to center, the strength in your core. So as you exhale, feel your belly button. Draw in and up. Lift your butt higher. Lift your knuckles higher. Reach the crown of your head closer to the ground. So this is a very active pose. If you allow it to be, you can get so much here. Take about 2 more rounds with your fingers interlaced. If it feels like too much, then bring your hands to rest on your low back. Good job. Soften your face. Relax your neck. Head heavy. Shake your head yes or no. You guys look so good. Good poses. Good awareness. One more big inhale. As you exhale, everybody, hands to your low back. Gently release your clasp. Fingertips to the ground. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Bend your knees as much as needed. Slowly crawl your hands to the top of your space. So you're in a low lunge position. Big movement, standing step. So maybe your right foot kind of inches its way along to help you up, or maybe it's a balance challenge. You balance on your left foot as you lift your right knee, arms to the sky. Hug in with your inner thighs, good. Feel that connection to center, that plumb line from the top of your head down through your spine, hugging towards it. Take one more inhale. Articulate through your right hip into your curtsy squat. So slowly swing your right leg around, right tiptoes off the left side of your mat like a little diagonal lunge. Hands to heart, bend your knees. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Try not to stick your butt out and look down at the ground, but reach your tailbone towards the ground, crown of your head towards the sky. Take your little pulses. You can stay higher, especially if you have any knee stuff going on, or get lower, as low as you can go. Hover for a moment in stillness. One more breath. Inhale, high mountain, big full body stretch. Swan dive down as you exhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Move through your vinyasa, however you'd like. Back to down dog, or if you'd rather, you're welcome to take a child's pose. So give yourself a moment. Just notice how you feel, how you are. Notice your body. Notice the energy inside of you, the quality of your energy. What color is it now? Has it changed, or is it the same? Feel the rise and fall of each inhale and exhale. See if you can slow your breath down, smooth it out. If you're in a child's pose, downward facing dog in your next couple breaths. We will move through that entire sequence a couple more times. One breath, one movement. So moving slowly and intentionally, mindfully, with our big deep breaths. If at any time you want to stop, pause, do your own thing, take a little break, totally fine with me. Give your body what it needs. Honor where you are at. If you're coming with me, one more inhale into your down dog. Exhale, gaze forward, step or float, top of your space, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, bow, fold in, root through your feet all the way up, arms to the sky. Inhale, hands to heart, exhale, here we go with our flow. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, bear pose, right foot steps to the right, bend your knees, butt back, arms forward, long spine. Inhale, back to center, reach up and stretch. Other side with your exhale, step left, butt back, arms forward, long spine, strong through your back body. Back to center, inhale. Baby back bend with your exhale. Squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades, curl open. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Feel neutral pelvis, neutral spine. And then swan dive with your exhale. Traction out your spine, then fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower. Inhale, peel your heart open. Keep your shoulders down and back. Yes, exhale, downward facing dog. Thanks, Christine. Inhale, take your right leg to the sky. Strong and powerful, spread your toes. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Use your core, soft as you can. Rise up with your inhalation, crescent lunge, strong foundation. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, hands to your front thigh. Prepare for your balance. Draw navel to spine. Inhale, lean forward, float your back foot up. Hold here as you exhale. Option to add arms if you would like. Inhale, back to crescent lunge. Bend your front knee and step your back toes back softly. Inhale, reach up. And then warrior two with your exhalation. Adjust your stance, settle in. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up, reach back. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Side angle as you exhale. Come through warrior two. Reach forward, tip it over, empty all the way out. Inhale, rise. Straighten your front leg. Parallel your feet. Both arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Stick your butt out, reach your heart forward all the way down. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, navel to spine. Halfway lift with your inhale. Fingertips on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward. Rotate your toes forward, low lunge. Get ready for that big movement. Standing staff with your inhalation. Rise, lift your left knee, reach up. Curtsy squat, swing your left leg around, tiptoes to the ground, get low. Inhale, get high, reach up, high mountain. Exhale, swan dive, traction out your spine, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, take your vinyasa or feel free to skip it. Beautiful, inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips lift, nice work. Breathe in, left leg high, stretch it out, strong and powerful. Use your core strength, exhale, step your left foot through softly. Very nice, rise, crescent lunge, inhale, strong legs, heart lifted, gaze lifted. Exhale, hands to your front thigh, navel to spine connection, get ready to balance. Inhale, float your back foot off the ground, keep it strong. Stay for your exhalation, add arms if you want. Yes, back to crescent lunge, soft landing, breathe in. Exhale, warrior two, open it up, back heel pivots down, very nice. Reverse warrior, left fingertips up and back, lengthen your left side, bend your left knee. Exhale, side angle, come through, warrior two, reach forward, tip it over, keep your heart open, keep your hips open. Inhale, rise, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, stick your butt out, reach your heart forward, then let it all go, wide-legged fold, all the way to empty in your breath. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground, inhale, bend your knees as much as needed. Walk your hands forward as you exhale, back to a low lunge. Get ready to balance, inhale, standing staff. So all the way up, right knee lifts. Articulate through your right hip, curtsy squat, exhale, get low. Inhale, stretch it out, high mountain. Swan dive, exhale all the way down, forward fold. Yes, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, back to plank, vinyasa, however you would like. Downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths in your down dog. Slow, spacious. We've got one more round. Make it a moving meditation. Listen to my cues, stay present. I'm going to add in a few things. So as always, take what works, leave the rest behind. One more inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look forward, step or float, top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, nice and long. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet all the way up, big stretch at the top, reach up. Hands to heart, reconnect to you, exhale. All right, last round, arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, step to your right, reach forward, butt back, bend your knees a lot, track your knees open, don't let them fall in. Inhale back to high mountain and stretch. Other side with your exhale, butt back, arms forward, long spine, strong legs. Arms to the sky, inhale. Baby back bend with your exhale, work it with strength in your back body, curl open. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Swan dive with your exhale. Take it all the way down, forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, vinyasa or skip it. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. Listen here. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, or as close as you can get. Push the ground away as you come forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Stretch and lengthen. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, or even aim for your armpit as high as you can get on your arm. Inhale, back up, three-legged. Stretch it out. Now, exhale, knee to your nose, step forward, low lunge. Crescent lunge, inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your front side, navel to spine, prepare for your balance, root into your front foot. Inhale, back foot floats up. Long, strong line from the top of your head, back to your heels. Stay here as you exhale, add some arms if you'd like. Thanks, Christine. Back to crescent, soft landing, inhale. Exhale, warrior two, open towards the windows, right arm forward, left arm back, back heel pivots down. Reverse, front palm rotates up, reach back. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, flip it over, pause. Hold in your side angle or option for your balancing half moon. Reach your right hand forward, float your back foot up. Everything stays open, heart, hip, shoulders, back foot strong, back leg strong. Breathe, yes. Beautiful job, you guys. Take about 2 more breaths. Your pose, wherever you are at. Soft through your face, unclench your jaw. Meet back in warrior two, soft landing if you can. Settle in. Back to our flow. Next inhalation, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms reach up. Swan dive down, exhale, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, all the way to empty, navel to spine. Halfway lift, fingertips down, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands forward, rotate your toes forward, low lunge. And standing staff all the way up. If you want, extend your left leg forward. Try not to lean back. Exhale, curtsy squat, swing it around slowly, intentionally. Get low in your legs. High mountain, stretch it out. Breathe in. Swan dive as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa your way, or skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, open your heart, shoulders back and down. Exhale, lift your hips. You are almost there. Stick with it. Use your breath. Inhale your left leg high. Stay and hold, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Use your obliques. Push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged. Thanks, Brenda. Left to left, aim high. Exhale, keep pushing the ground away. Yes, inhale, back up. Thanks, Laura. And then last one, friends, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly all the way to emptying your breath. Step forward, low lunge. Crescent, last time here, rise, breathe in, lift your heart. Exhale, hands to your front thigh, navel to spine connection, root into your front foot. Inhale, float your back foot off the ground, strong straight line, top of your head, back to your heel. Stay for your exhale, option for arms. Nice work, awesome, Kirsten. Back to crescent with your in-breath, soft landing if possible. And as you exhale, open it up, warrior two, back heel pivots down. Reverse, breathe in, reach up, reach back. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, stay and hold, or option for your half moon pose. Ardha Chandrasana, reach forward, float your back foot off the ground. Back leg strong, it's like you're karate kicking with your back leg, back foot active. If I came and tried to press your leg down, it wouldn't even move, there's so much power there. Wherever you're at, a couple more breaths, heart open, hips open. Slow and steady. See if you can land back in warrior two softly. Maybe, maybe not, no judgment. Settle in, find your breath. And we'll get right back to our flow. Next inhalation, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, reach up. Exhale, dive down all the way to empty and fold as deeply as you can. Halfway lift, breathe in, feel into the length. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, spider crawl them forward. So be playful, stay present. You're in a low lunge. Here we go, all the way up, standing staff. Option to extend your right leg if you want to. And curtsy squat, last time. Swing your leg around, get low against the heart. Get high, reach and stretch, inhale. Swan dive down, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. And exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Now listen, pause in your plank pose. Come down to your forearms, forearm plank. Elbows underneath your shoulders, forearms either parallel, palms face down, fingers spread wide. Press through your thumbs and index fingers especially. If you want to modify, you can interlace your fingers. So feel for a moment the strength in your shoulders and your arms. Push the ground away with your forearms. Hug in with your upper arms, almost like there's a strap around your upper arms that's cinching in. Navel to spine connection. Feel your breath in your back body. Now keep that. Start to walk your toes towards your elbows and lift your hips as high as they will possibly go. So imagine that rope attached to your belly button. It's pulling straight up towards the ceiling now. Get your toes as close as you can to your elbows. You might bend your knees a lot. Keep hugging in with your upper arms. Don't let your elbows drift apart. Yes, amazing. Good job. Nice, Joy. You can stay where you're at, or maybe you explore lifting one leg and then the other leg. Maybe you want to play with some hops. If you're holding in dolphin, relax your neck. Take 2 more big breaths. I know it's challenging. You are so much stronger than your mind tells you you are. Very good. Nice, Eileen. One last inhale, friends. If you want, big open mouth sigh. Bring your knees to the ground. Take a resting pose of your choice. So maybe child's, maybe embryo. I always like, after dolphin, reaching my arms back, either resting my palms up or grabbing hold of my heels. If you'd rather just sit in hero's pose, kneeling position, perfectly fine with me. Take a moment to just feel, to just notice quality of your energy, emotions moving around inside. Not trying to change or fix or control, but just noticing, being with your inner space, your inner world, connecting with it. Feel your breath, slow, steady, and spacious. If you want a couple open mouth sighs, go for it. And then as you are ready, friends, downward facing dog. All right, use your breath. So especially now, your body's tired, your muscles are fatigued. Your breath is so strong and powerful. It's brand new every single time you breathe in. So use it. It's your greatest tool if you can figure out how to use it to your advantage. Make it work for you instead of against you. Next time you inhale, right leg to the sky. And then open up your right hip. So bend your right knee, reach your right knee out and up. Imagine there's a rolled up washcloth behind your right knee and you're trying to squeeze it and wring it out. Yeah, keep lifting from your center. Squeeze through your outer right butt cheek and see if you can lift your right knee a tiny bit higher. One more inhale. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly and then step forward, low lunge. Bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot out to the width of your mat. And you might walk your back foot back a little bit more as well. So make sure your legs have plenty of space rather than just collapsing over to your left side, which is so tempting because it's so much easier. Try to encourage weight to your right side as you slowly lower your upper body towards the ground. Back knee can stay lifted for more and can come down for a little less intensity, up to you. Your front toes can rotate out to the right if that feels better. You can also roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Keep your front knee above or behind your ankle. So either bring your foot forward or out. So your knee's not way forward. Yeah. So you want the mobility to come from here, not here. Does that make sense? So if your knee comes forward of your ankle, what happens is the mobility is now just coming from your knee. We want it to come from our hip. So keep your knee above your ankle and then use the mobility in your hip to lower your upper body to let it melt towards the ground. If this feels really uncomfortable, welcome to the club. That is yoga for you. Let yourself be with that discomfort and breathe into it. Teach your body, it's okay. I know you're uncomfortable, but you're safe. You can relax. Take about 2 or 3 more breaths. Notice, where are you tensing up? Where are you tightening up? Breathe into those spaces. Let them soften. One last inhale. Hold in fullness. Sip in a little bit extra. Big sigh out your mouth. Rise back up to your hands if you're not there already. Plant them underneath your shoulders. And then if your back knee is on the ground, lift it up. Work your right foot to the back of your mat so you'll be in a plank position. From your plank, side plank, right hand is your base. So roll onto the baby toe edge of your right foot, left arm to the sky. If you would like to modify, right knee comes down, no big deal. So wherever you'd like to go, if your bottom knee is lifted, focus on lifting your hips really high. Maybe left arm forward, maybe left leg floats up. Maybe even a wild thing. So wherever you want to take it, this is your pose. Feel into it, breathe into it. One last round. Love the variations. Good job, you guys. End of your exhale, plank or modified plank. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly lower to your belly all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. So stay low. Use just the strength in your back to lift. Float your hands up, reach your hands back. Float your feet up, reach your feet back. Hug in with your inner thighs. And imagine you're trying to rotate your inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Feel your back muscles squeeze around your spine. Maybe bend your elbows and imagine they're magnetized. Squeeze them closer together. Behind your back, feel your mid-back muscles fire. One last big inhale. Let it go. Exhale. Take 3 to 5 breaths to find your way back to down dog. So maybe you rest on your belly, maybe you windshield wiper your shins. Maybe you come up to a tabletop, take some cat-cows or a child's pose. Next couple breaths, downward facing dog. All right, big, deep Ujjayi breath, diaphragmatic breath. So feel it all the way down in your belly. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Try not to shift through your shoulders or your hands. Peel your left hip open. So bend your knee, reach it out to the left and then up. It's like your left hip is a hinge on a door and your left leg is the door. It just swings open. Act it through your left foot. Squeeze your invisible rolled up washcloth behind your left knee. Lift your left knee a little higher. One more inhale. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly. Then step forward softly. Hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot out wide. And then if You tend to bring your front knee forward, then scoot your back foot back further. So you're giving your legs plenty of space. Rather than collapsing over to the right, encourage your weight to the left as you lower your upper body down. Back knee can stay lifted or back knee can come down. You want your front knee to track open, not collapse in. So press into the outer edge of your foot. You could also pivot your left toes out to the left a bit. You could also roll into the outer edge of your left foot. Softening around that intensity, softening around the discomfort. So when we teach our body to relax around discomfort, we're teaching ourselves to be able to deal with life, to be able to deal with every situation that presents itself. When we're uncomfortable out there in the world, we can breathe deep, we can soften, we can relax. Take about 2 or 3 more breaths. What we practice in here, it's a skill, it's an art form. We take it with us to the outside world. Last round, fill up as big as you can with your inhale and keep holding that inhale. Let's see if you can relax around it. Big sigh when you're ready. Let it go. All right, rise back up to your hands if you're not there already. Plant them under your shoulders firmly. Lift your back knee if it's on the ground, and then work your left foot to the back of your mat, coming into a plank position. From your plank position, side plank, Vashisthasana. So roll onto the outer edge of your left foot, right arm to the sky. If you want to modify, left knee down and left foot is back behind you like a little kickstand. So find your expression and then work it in your own way. Lots of options, lots of variations. Make sure you're breathing. So even as you work so hard, there's still an element of softness, of sweetness. Find that with your breath. Take one more round. End of your exhale, plank or modified. Take an inhale at the top, find your strength, push the ground away. Exhale, slowly lower all the way to your belly. Just like we did before, start with your baby cobra. And then from your baby cobra, move into your locust. Float your hands, reach your arms back. Float your feet, reach your feet back. You can stay here or options, interlace your fingers or go for your full floor bow. Bend your knees, reach back and grab your ankles or the tops of your feet, and then kick feet into hands. Pull hands back into feet. Everybody hug in with your inner thighs to stay out of your low back. Use the mobility in your mid and your upper back to open your heart. Open through the fronts of your shoulders. Breathe down into your belly. Last big inhale. Amazing job. Nice, Chris. Let it go. Exhale. Again, about 5 rounds to find your way back to down dog, wherever you want to go in between. So windshield wiper, cat cows, child's pose. Reconnect to your body, to your breath. All right, friends. From your down dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. And just exhale, pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your mat. Gently set your body down. So set yourself up with integrity, which means strength and structure. So your right knee is towards the outer right edge of your mat. Rather than collapsing onto your right butt cheek, try to hug in just like we would do in a crescent lunge. So find that connection to center. This, if you can figure out how to connect to your center, it will help you in every single pose in yoga. Right hip pulls back, heart reaches forward, bow. If you know that this pose works better for you in a seat or on your back or just in a different way, Totally fine with me. And focus on your breath. Rise and fall, the expansion and contraction. Use your exhales to let go, to soften and surrender. Very good, Sophia. Rather than trying to escape what you feel, embrace it, move towards it. So teaching yourself not to avoid what's happening inside of you, but to allow it, to let it move through you without resistance. Again, as we teach ourselves how to do it in this class on our mat, we teach ourselves even subconsciously how to do it out there in the world. I think of my yoga practice as this little microcosm for the rest of my life. Take about 3 more rounds, big, spacious breaths. Notice, feel, and observe. That's your only job. As you are ready, after maybe a great big exhalation, start to find your way back to downward facing dog. So you can get there however you want. Maybe you take a 3-legged dog and give your right leg a little shake out. Maybe you flip your dog, take a couple of breaths in your wild thing. Maybe you're already down on your back and you just take some neutralizing movements on your back. Once you're back in your downward facing dog, just walk it out. If you want to move through a vinyasa on your own, go for it. And then my friends, just come into your pigeon with your left shin forward in your own time. So left leg to the sky, left shin forward when you're ready. If you're taking it in a seat or on your back, just come into it in your own time. Settle in, find the structure, the strength, the integrity of the posture, and then soften around it. So we're always looking for that balance of effort and ease, softness and strength. We are focused and alert, but we are also calm and relaxed. You can hold it all. Notice your breath, the rise and fall. Notice, are you holding tension in your face? Clenching your jaw, tightening through your eyebrows or forehead. Just by noticing, soften. Big, spacious breaths, about 5 more. Really good, you guys. Good awareness. Visualize your breath moving down into your hips, creating more space there, softening the muscles there. And then I guess maybe a couple more rounds. Maybe one last big, huge open mouth sigh. When you feel pretty much even on both sides, start your transition back to one final down dog. And if you're on your back already, maybe you would like to take one final down dog, or maybe you want to wait for us down on your back. That's fine too. Take some movements on your own to neutralize. So as you find your way back to down dog, anywhere you want to go, any way you want to get there. Three-legged dog, wild thing, hip circles, cat cows, vinyasa. Once you're back in dog pose, feel into all the space you created. Stretch long from your fingertips up to your sit bones. Stretch long through the backs of your legs. Maybe press your heels towards the ground and just feel into that space for a moment. One last huge breath. End of your exhale, knees to the ground. Everybody come down onto your back. You can face whichever direction you'd like. Once you're on your back, just draw your knees in towards your belly and find a gentle rock from side to side. Your low back, a little massage against the earth. Supine spinal twist of your choice. Legs over to the right, left arm out to the left. So it can be as simple as letting your knees just fall to the right. Maybe you want to cross your legs. Maybe you want to extend one leg. Windshield wiper variation with your feet at the width of your mat and knees just fall to the right. Take about 4 to 5 breaths. After 4 to 5 rounds on this side, no hurry. Just slowly transition to the other side. You keep your breath moving down into your belly, but let the ground hold you. So no longer supporting yourself, but letting yourself be held and be supported. That gentle effort of your breath all the way down. And then no rush, take your time. When you feel pretty much even on both sides with your twist, come back to center and find a happy baby pose. So knees to the outsides of your ribs, soles of your feet face the sky. Press up through your heels, flex your toes. As you pull down with your arms, press up through your heels. So there's an element of stability you're creating as you stretch. Maybe rock it out, maybe extend one leg and then the other. So a few breaths in your happy baby. And then if there are any other finishing poses, any other stretches, movements, anything that will complete your practice for you, give yourself a few rounds to move through those and then just eventually start settling in to your final relaxation. So just a thought for you as you move towards your Shavasana. Before casting judgment, imagine how difficult it would be for another person to know what it's like to be you and why you make the decisions you do. Before casting judgment, imagine how difficult it would be for another person to know what it's like to be you and why you make the decisions you do. So I'm working on in my own life being a little less judgmental, a little more compassionate. giving others the benefit of the doubt, giving myself the benefit of the doubt. For these last few moments, just feel into yourself, your body, maybe feel into your heart space. Just allow compassion, love, forgiveness, understanding, all the energy of your heart to move through you as you rest. So breath is now effortless. Body is fully relaxed, muscles soft. Just give yourself these last few moments to be, to feel, to connect with what's inside. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and then let it go. Bring gentle movement back into your body. Wiggle through fingers, toes, maybe a a full body stretch, maybe a little temple massage or forehead massage. And then as you're ready, fetal position. Roll onto either side. Take a couple of breaths, just resting. As you rest on your side body, just really let your practice, the energy from it, anything that came through for you, let it all just settle in, integrate into your body. Maybe even visualize that in some way. And use your arms to guide yourself up into a seat facing towards the front of the room. So back where we began, seated meditation, hands to your heart. Eyes closed. Just bow your head to your heart and acknowledge yourself for showing up, taking time out of your day to be really present, to tune into a deeper place inside of you. Thank you for letting me guide you. The light in me sees and reflects the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. If you have any questions, you of course can ask.
Ruby, such a good girl. Yes.
I'd love to see you on Sunday if you're around.
You're just so good. Yes, you are. You're just so good. Say bye, Grandma. Love you. Say bye, Grandma.
Bye, Mom. Love you.